Hello, everyone. Welcome out to Lee Summit, Missouri. We have the Youth Baseball Midwest Game of the Week here for you at Lee Summit High School. We're at the Lee Summit Baseball Complex. Got the varsity field here. The freshmen are getting ready to play across the way. Got the softball, all the offices and their campus here as far as baseball. Beautiful complex here in Lee Summit, Missouri. We're glad you're joining with us today for our game of the week. Conference game, KC Suburban Gold, Liberty North Eagles visiting the Lee Summit Tigers, and I think we're in for a dandy of a game, folks. First and foremost, I just want to start by thanking all of our sponsors, all of our partners. Without their help, we just couldn't get this all done, and we appreciate them very much. Of course, Youth Baseball Midwest is a production of Red Earth Productions, LLC. We're not only a production company, we do some brand marketing for micro businesses. We also have production options for small businesses. If you want to check out a little bit more about who we are, what we do, Red Earth Productions, LLC, go to redearthprod.com. That is redearthprod.com. Check it out. If you're looking for some social media help, email marketing campaign, whatever the case may be to help your business, we would be happy to do so for you. All right. Also, today, our Kilo Gear, our game of the week, is presented by Kilo Gear. Oh, boy, I'll get that here in a minute. I got to get my brain right. Building strength in every move. I'm wearing my Kilo Gear today. I wore it all day. I've been working out, burning calories, just working around here. Don't have to go to the gym. Just have to be wearing my Kilo Gear. The next evolution in micro-weighted training, doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. Hey, look, go to kilogear.com. Go check it out. They not only have the Pro Fit, Pro Compression shirt that I'm wearing, but they have just the regular fit, polos, that stuff you can wear rare around the office. Go to kilogear.com, use the promo code YBM10 to get 10% off your purchase. Our good folks keeping the scoreboard up to date for you. The good folks over at Prime Sports, the official gear provider of Youth Baseball Midwest, and also our good partners over at Premier Pitching Performance. Look, if you want to hear about great pitching, you want to hear about what's going on in the pitching world, check out the podcast here on Youth Baseball Midwest when you're done. Brett Graves, former Francis Howell standout, Mizzou standout, draft pick, Oakland A's, played for the Miami Marlins. He is the owner of one of them, I believe, and guy directing the way there at Premier Pitching Performance. Go check it out, premierpitching.com. If you're a member of the Youth Baseball Midwest Club, the YBM Club, we got some discounts for you there. You can see that. There's a promo code there inside the club. Go check it out, man. Premier Pitching Performance. So we've got some good stuff here for you today. Leading off this game, we've got a KC Suburban Gold Conference, and I'm going to tell you, this conference, man, they are just flat out good. It's probably one of the top conferences in the state, if not maybe the top conference. I know that maybe some people take, some umbrage to that, but I'll tell you, it's hard to kind of push that aside, honestly, folks, because you've got some team, not Liberty Eagles, but the Liberty Blue Jays we saw last week, very good. That's in the red. I'm talking about you got Staley, Liberty North, both Lee Summit West. Lee Summit North went 3-1 in the Red and Blue Festival down there. I think this conference is going to be deep. It's tough. You got Park Hill. Park Hill South is playing very well, and it's going to be interesting to see who ends up standing at the end of this season. Liberty North Eagles. Let's get a look at a little history of this squad. Ryan Stiegel was the head coach. That's the first gentleman I met. Coach Bradshaw has since taken over as he retired 2 years ago. This is Coach Bradshaw's second season with this squad. Since 2011, double-digit wins every single year. And from 2022 to 2024, they won 30-plus games, 33 and 22, 34 and 23, and 33 and 24. They won back-to-back state championships in 22 and 23. They finished third place in 24. And in 2015 through 2017, 27 wins, 21 wins, 25, all three district titles. This team has some great history over the last 15 years. Their quality, their tradition, what they're doing here at Liberty North is very good. And they are off to an 8-2 start. They lost to Kickapoo in the red and blue, which facing their Mo State commit down at Kickapoo. You have, and then I think Coach Bradshaw said they lost to Blue Valley in Kansas. So they've only got one loss in the state, folks. So 8-1 basically in the state of Missouri. They've won 4 out of their last 5. And they got some guys that are just getting it done. They got William Bologna back. He's off to a slow start with the average, but, man, 3 doubles, 2 triples. This young man's still getting it done at the top of the order. A .439 on-base percentage is William Bologna. And you go down through, hitting down in their 9-hole. Young man's hitting 500. Max Lemaster hitting 500 in the 9-hole. I'll tell you, and they've got guys scattered throughout the whole lineup. The 6-hole, Owen Smith hitting 524. These guys are leading the way offensively, and then they have on the mound today Evan Loftus. And we'll talk a little bit more about Evan Loftus as we go through the ball game. But we're going to take a moment, and we got a chance to talk with Evan Loftus before the game. So, Drew, please, let's roll the tape. All right, folks, we're here with the starting pitcher for the Liberty North Eagles, Evan Loftus. Thanks for taking a minute, young man.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. So, talk to us about the season, how you've been feeling so far early on. You're starting to find your rhythm.
Yeah, so I think as a team we've been really rolling lately, and I feel like we're just going to keep getting hotter this season.
Yeah. How about yourself? How do you feel about where you're at so far early in the season?
Yeah, I feel great. We started off a little slow, but then we're going to pick it up a little bit more. So
Absolutely. So today on the mound, what are we going to see from you? What's your pitch mix?
We got 4-seam, 2-seam, a little slider,
Yeah.
change-up, and curveball.
Jeez, man. You going to throw the kitchen sink in there?
Yeah.
So when you're up on the mound, you got to have a lot of confidence with the guys behind you. You got some pretty good defense so far this year. How does that help you on the mound?
Helps a lot. I feel extremely confident in our defense. I can just put it down the middle, and no matter where they hit it, I feel like our defense can make the play.
There you go. And you guys, not to mention your offense, you've been putting up some runs. If you can go out and keep 1 or 2 in runs, you feel pretty good about yourself, right?
I do, yes.
So, conference game, right? Is this the conference opener?
We had first conference game last week, I think, against
Okay.
Right Pack. And then we had one yesterday against Lee Summit North.
Very good. So today, another one. Doing well in the conference so far?
Yeah, so far we're 2-0 in conference.
Is that a goal of yours to win the conference of the team as far as that's concerned?
Yes, conference, district, state.
There you go. All right. Well, Mr. Loftus, thanks for taking a minute. Appreciate it. Good luck to you today.
Yeah, you too.
Enjoyed the conversation with the young man, Evan Loftus. Folks, this squad here is led by their head coach, Jake Bradshaw. We got a chance to take an extended conversation with Coach Bradshaw. We were up here for our winter workout tour. We made a stop at Liberty North High School just to see the facilities, talk to we had a chance to interview Troy Fisher and William Bologna. If you're part of the club, you probably saw that. We got Lee Summit, the Tigers, out here doing their infield, outfield warm-ups. But I really like Coach Bradshaw. He has an understanding of what he wants to get done coming into this program. It was pretty well set up for him, and he's just done a nice job keeping this machine rolling, has a good understanding of where he's going, what he wants out of this program, and I think the kids have responded very well. They've got plenty of talent up and down the roster, and Coach Bradshaw has been doing a good job keeping these guys going. Drew, let's see what Mr. Bradshaw had to say about what's going on early here in the season. Go ahead and roll the tape. All right, folks, we're here with the head coach of the Liberty North Eagles for our game of the week, Jake Bradshaw. Coach, thanks for taking a minute.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. I was kind of bummed when I saw that we had to cancel last week. You got the reschedule. We're here. I'm looking forward to this game. Talk to us about the early part of the season for you.
Yeah, so far so good. 8-2. Lost a couple close ones. Ran into a buzzsaw of a pitcher down in Springfield, Kickapoo, and then lost a close one to Blue Valley, another good team from Kansas.
So, offensively, you guys have been putting up runs. Talk to us a little bit about your offense so far and just up and down the lineup.
Yeah, our focus is put the ball in play. And once we get on there, we like to run bases and force the issue and put pressure on the defense.
Very good. On the mound today, Mr. Loftus, you guys are pretty deep pitching-wise, but what are you going to get from your starter today?
A lot of fastballs in the zone, and then commands his slider very well, too. And then he's also got a great out pitch with his curveball and changeup.
You guys facing Lee Summit for the first time. You know, this is a pretty common foe. You know these guys. What do you expect from them?
Any of Jim's teams always play hard, and you know what you're going to get out of them. Quality pitching, top of the order is going to have some power and some pop, and then they're going to scrap on the bottom and bunt and do some little things that they always do.
Your team, you guys are sitting here pretty poised. I mean, we've got you up in our polls. I think you're a solid group. What's your expectation as you go day to day with this squad?
Yeah, work. It's just we tend to work and just keep working on the little things, and the big things take care of themselves, so they can just focus on the little things and continue to work every day.
Very good. Coach, thanks for taking a minute with us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Appreciate Coach Bradshaw taking a minute, chatting it up with us, talking about his team and where they're at, where they're going. And I think this team is really going to be a hard one to beat. Liberty North has got the talent, the depth to make a big run. It's why we have them ranked number 3 in the Youth Baseball Midwest Class 6 poll. And there's nothing right now that has changed that thought process. So there we go. And we're going to see what they can do. Home team, number 12, Lee Summit Tigers. Tigers history. They were in District 7, so they don't play in that District 8. So they, but you go back down to 2009, back through there again. Double-digit wins, all but one. In 2013, they had single-digit wins, but Man, every year, let's see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 20-win seasons. They're consistently right there. They took 4th place in the state championships in 2017. And that was a 23-11 season for a record. Last year, in 25, they were 28-14. They won District 7, lost in the quarters to the eventual second-place finisher. That would be the Staley Falcons. In 2024, they also won District 7 with 24 wins. Got bounced out of the playoffs again before getting to the state Final Four. So what does it look like this year? They've won their district the last 2 years. I think they are the favorite to win District 7 again this year. They have it all in front of them that way, and they're off to a 7-4 start. They did lose, and that's the other thing with District 7. Raymore Peculiar, who they lost to last night in the district game, which, you know, kudos to Ray Peck. They're off to a good start, but that's a tough loss right there. They're 3-2 in their last 5. And for this squad, I'll tell you, offensively, that's what's leading the way for this squad. I mean, up and down the lineup, especially at the top, guys just banging away. Carson Terry hitting .407 on the season so far. TJ Dotson. I think I've got that incorrect. I'm going to have to pull that up here real quick, folks. I'm sorry. I think I spelled his name incorrectly. That's terrible. But we're going to resolve that hot, quick, and in a hurry. That's what we do. TJ Boston. That's what I thought. I don't know why I did that, folks. Sorry about that. Incorrect. TJ Boston hitting .500 on the young season. Crazy thing is he's slugging .775. Oh, my goodness. That will get it done for you as far as an offense when you start talking about putting up numbers. They're scoring runs. They're doing what they need to do on the offensive side of the baseball. And we had a great conversation with Coach. There's some guys in the lineup here. Julian Manriquez looks like he hadn't been playing because didn't have batting average, didn't have any games played, but he's at first base today. So it'll be interesting to see what he does at the plate. He's hitting in the 8-hole. We'll get to that. Anthony Velasquez coming in, just getting – this is his 6th game back. Jaden Wooster at the bottom of the order, hitting .259, but doing a nice job driving in runs, scoring runs, getting on base at a .444 clip. So offensively, up and down, their top of the order is as good as anything. Anybody's in the state, man. They can just flat out get it done. And we're going to have to see what happens with the pitching staff. And we got a chance to talk with our starting pitcher for the Lee Summit Tigers, and that is Bryce Williams. Drew, let's roll the tape, buddy. All right, folks, we're here with today's starting pitcher for the Lee Summit Tigers, Bryce Williams. Thanks for taking a minute, young man.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Early on in the season, so how are you starting to feel? I know you're kind of working up to it. Where are you at in your progression here so far?
Well, getting towards top of it. I mean, we've seen lots of good teams so far. I mean, the season just started, but it's time to start dialing it in, getting ready for these district and conference games. So,
how's the arm feeling, man?
Feels great. Never better. Yeah.
I love that. Talk to us about you as a pitcher. You know, your mindset. You get on the mound. What do you take with you?
Well, I get on the mound, and my first mindset is shut them down. It's definitely shutting them down. Get on that mindset, like, you know, I want to attack them, see what they're good, see if I got to throw backwards to them, you know, whatever I can really do, help the game go by.
Defensively, you got some solid guys behind you. Does that give you some confidence when you get on the mound?
100%. I got guys who are automatic every play, so definitely makes me, not even question it out. So, I mean, yeah.
So, and offensively, you guys have the offense to get there. What do you think it's going to take for you guys to continue to grow to achieve your goals?
Well, I don't think, I think it'll still take a lot. We got these great games coming up and hard teams to play against, so we can't, we got to win the small battles. That's really it. We're doing better at it, though, and I think it'll get better towards the end of the season. So,
you guys, what are we going to see from you on the mound? What's your pitch mix, buddy?
Well, I'm going to start them off with some fastballs, and I might, like I was saying earlier, throw backwards. I've done a little bit of research, but let's just see what I feel like in the bullpen,
There you go, right? That's where it starts, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, Mr. Williams, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Appreciate the young man taking a moment. Got Blues coming on the field here now. Looks like we'll be getting ourselves rolling. Not before, though, we had a chance to talk with the head coach for this Lee Summit Tigers squad. Coach Jim Melody's been great. Appreciate the hospitality and around here, taking the time to meet with us and got the reschedule. We do appreciate it. Let's hear what Coach Melody had to say about his squad. Go ahead and roll the tape, Drew. All right, folks, we're here with the head coach of the Lee Summit Tigers, Jim Melody. Coach, thanks for taking a minute.
It's my pleasure.
So I'm glad we got this one back on the schedule. I've been looking forward to this one. Just went ahead, X on here because I think both teams, quality teams. Talk to us about the early season, how you guys been coming together.
We're still trying to figure out our best lineup, our best defense. I always tell the kids, first 20 games are mine. I'm tinkering, I'm playing. The last 15 we go, we're getting serious. So we're locking in, we're tinkering. I got a couple guys we're going to try at some different positions today. Liberty North is a great team. They are rolling. They're very good. So hopefully we're up for the challenge today.
There you go. I always like that, because there's always thirds to every season, and I think we're getting close to the end of the first third, and it kind of rolls through that. Do you take that approach with your squad?
I do almost every year. Excuse me. Last year we were almost too deep at every position, and I told the kids, "Hey, you'll play a game. You're going to sit a game, and we'll figure it out." And like I said, in the last few games, we'll go with the best man, and everybody's on board with it. Today we're a little bit more solid in many positions, but there's a couple guys that can play, and they've all earned the chance to play. So we're going to get some guys out there today and see what they got.
Mr. Williams on the mound for you. What do you expect out of your pitcher?
Williams does a great job. He goes out there, he competes. He's got two fastballs that go in two different directions. He's got a nice slider, good changeup. So if he's locating his pitches, he's going to be pretty good to beat, pretty tough to play.
Very good. Offensively, you guys have been scoring some runs, putting it at there. What do you like about your offense so far?
It's been balanced. It hasn't been one guy that's been doing it. Game Changer has a new feature this year where they got a little fire tag on who's hitting hot. I'm sure you guys have heard it. Yeah. And my guys are jumping around. I've had 7 guys with fire next to their little lineup that's going today as we're going through the lineup. And so it'll pop up. A guy's there for 2 games and he's gone, but it's all right. There's another fire that's popped up. So it's kind of fun and it's neat. So it's not one guy that's carrying us. We've been pretty consistent throughout.
Gotta love that depth in your lineup, right? I
do. It's been a while since I've gone probably 7 deep. We have one of our key guys that is not here today with spring break. But over the weekend, we went 7 deep in the lineup, and so we'll take it.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, good luck to you, and thanks for taking a minute.
Thank you, and thanks for promoting baseball.
Absolutely.
Center fielder, number 12, Ty Lang. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 17, Parker Jenkins. Batting fifth, the DH, number 16, Ben Hiley. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 6, Owen Smith. Batting seventh, third baseman, number 7, Connor O'Toole. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 15, Brett Swanson. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 2, Max Lassers. Pitching for the Eagles is number 18, Evan Loftus. The Eagles are coached by head coach Jake Bradshaw, assistant coaches Jeremy McIntyre and Brady Brown. Now, your starting lineup for your Lee Summit Tigers. Leading off, center fielder number 1, Micah Patterson. Batting second, right fielder number 6, T.J. Boston. Batting third, shortstop, number 9, Dominic Thompson. Batting fourth, catcher, number 10, Kane Fredrickson. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 7, Carson Terry. Batting sixth, the DH number 24, Colin Arnold. Batting seventh, third baseman, number 23, Anthony Velasquez. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 22, Julian Manriquez. Batting ninth, left fielder, number 4, Jaden Wooster. Pitching for the Tigers is number 12, Bryce Williams. The Tigers are coached by Jim Melody and assisted by Brad West. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that you please rise to the playing of our national anthem.
Folks, today's starting lineups are brought to you by Johnny's Tavern here in Lee Summit, Missouri, serving up tradition since 1953. From stone oven pizzas to their local favorite Wilson Wings, Johnny's has become a go-to spot for sports fans and families alike. Whether you're catching the game or grabbing a bite, Johnny's Tavern is where the community comes together, and we appreciate it. They provided us some pizza and wings today. It was fantastic. I suggest and recommend them highly. And I'm not saying that because it was good. Our leading off here for the Liberty North Eagles, number 1, William Bologna. In the 2-hole, number 10, Troy Fisher. In the 3-hole, number 12, Ty Lang. In the 4-hole, number 17, Parker Jenkins. In the 5-hole, number 16, Ben Hiley. In the 6-hole, number 6, Owen Smith. In the 7-hole, number 7, Connor O'Toole. In the 8-hole, number 15, Brett Swanson. In the 9-hole, number 2, Max Lemaster. And defensively for the Tigers, on the mound, Bryce Williams, his battery mate, Kane Fredrickson. At first base, Julian Manriquez. At second base, Carson Terry. At third base, we have Anthony Velasquez. Shortstop, Dominic Thompson. In center field, Micah Patterson. He's flanked by T.J. Boston in right, Jaden Wooster in left. First pitch, 4:29, ball 1. Appreciate you joining us here for today's Youth Baseball Midwest Game of the Week. Pitch number 2 is a strike. On ball 1 strike. And that ball is lined into center and dropping on the hop in front of Patterson for a leadoff single for William Bologna. Troy Fisher heading to Arkansas. This young man has played everywhere pretty much. He's behind the plate today. And everybody says that he's been playing shortstop and whatnot, but he says he's quite the catcher as well. And that ball's lifted shallow center. Patterson, catch made easily for out number 1. Ty Lang coming to the plate. Lang 450 on the year. He's driven in 9. It's outside for ball 1. Like out in front of that. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Lang. And that is out of plate, off to the left. Williams ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the number 3 hitter. Eagles wearing their gold jerseys, white pants. Home whites for the Lee Summit Tigers. That's outside. Counts even. Frederickson behind the plate. So far, no challenge there. Bologna still at first. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul back into the fence. We'll do it again. And that is ball 4 as Williams walks his first batter. Or his third batter, I should say, he's faced. Puts first and second with 1 out. Parker Jenkins coming to the plate. He's got 3 doubles on the season. He hits the ball hard. Driven in 10, so he's got hitting in that 4 hole. He's got an opportunity to give Liberty an early lead. I think Williams would like to see that pitcher's best friend here, the old double play ball. And that is up. Ball 1. They run, and he's safe. So he went to second base. That was a great jump by Bologna. I didn't think there was a chance it was. So a double steal. Coach Bradshaw aggressive with 2 on. And we have 2 balls, no strikes to Jenkins. Three and 0. So a leadoff single. He got Fisher to pop out to shallow center. Walked Lang, and he's 3 and 0. 3-1. Got the obligatory. Didn't look like it was a strike. And he misses inside. Frederickson calls time. And bases are juiced. The nest is full of eagles. How about that one, guys? Hey, folks, just want to let you know, in the truck, our staff, today's director engineer, Drew Klutz, takes care of all the business for us, make sure we're in all the right places, on the cameras, taking the pictures, making sure all the information is out to you is Lauren Klutz. Can't do it without my crew in the truck, or in the trailer. It's a trailer. Strike one to Ben Hiley, the DH. He's up, hitting .357 on the year. 4 doubles and a home run, so he's got big-time pop in that bat. Oh, and he grounds one to the third baseman. Velasquez over, makes the throw. He's out. Run scores, so a productive out. And there's 2 outs. I thought Velasquez might try to come home. But the run scores. Everybody moves up a base. Second and third, 2 out. And Owen Smith to the plate. And a strike at the knees. That was a big ground ball. It got the ground ball. I was thinking but that may have been just hit too softly to Velasquez. Back into the fence, and he's ahead 0-2 here to Smith. And that is a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stands are starting to fill up here at the ballpark. Beautiful afternoon, sunshine. A little breeze, and that is on the ground to the shortstop. And Thompson takes care of the final out. They strand 2, they get 1. We head to the bottom of the first. Eagles 1, Tigers coming up. Hey folks, today's game of the week presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. The next evolution in micro-weighted training. Doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. Please go check out kilogear.com. Use the promo code YBM10. Get 10% off your purchase. All right. Starting lineup presented by Johnny's Tavern in Lee Summit, serving up tradition since 1953, from stone oven pizzas to their local favorite Wilson Wings. Johnny's has become a go-to spot for sports fans and families alike. Hey man, it was good food today. 1660 is where we were at, Southeast Blue Parkway here in Lee Summit. Go to johnnystavern.com. Order up some pizza and wings. That's what we had. We had pretzels. Drew was digging the pretzels. Along with the beer cheese and the he said it was fantastic. It was. I love New York style pizza. They do it right. Fantastic crust. It was really good. Johnny's Taverns, tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you, okay? All right. Starting lineup here. Lee Summit Tigers leading off, number 1, Micah Patterson. In the 2-hole, number 6, TJ Boston. In the 3-hole, number 9, Dominic Thompson. In the 4-hole, number 10, Kane Frederickson. In the 5-hole, number 7, Carson Terry. In the 6-hole, number 24, Colin Arnold. In the 7-hole, number 23, Anthony Velasquez. In the 8-hole, number 22, Julian Manriquez. Manriquez. Manriquez, there it is, Manriquez. Jeez. In the 9-hole, number 4, Jaden Wooster. Defensively, for the Eagles, Evan Loftus on the mound, his battery mate, Troy Fisher. At first base, Parker Jensen. At second base, we have Max Lemaster. Third base, Connor O'Toole. And at shortstop is William Bologna. Center field, Ty Lang. He's flanked in left by Owen Smith and in right field by Brett Swanson. First pitch here to Micah Patterson. At the knees, strike one is called. Patterson, he's kind of one of those guys that just has it all. And that is a rope into right field, leadoff single. Brings up TJ Boston. Boston on the season, man, is he hot. 775 slug. We were talking to this young man over here before the game. And big personality. Gotta love it. As opposed to Patterson, who's probably a little more low-keyed. That's quite the 1-2 at the top of this order. Long look. Good off speed, but the ball is away from Fisher. And Patterson is at second base. It's an 0-2 count. So on the pass ball, runner is in scoring position. Boston's down 0-2. Lifted into the air on the infield. Bologna under it. Catch made. Out number 1. Dominic Thompson to the plate. Thompson hitting .515 here on this season. You know, I have to full track. We did get over here and chat with many. Thompson was one of them, along with Micah Patterson. We had a chance to sit down with these guys, but and that ball is drilled into deep center field, and one hops and over the fence. The run is going to score on the ground rule double. Opposite field power showing off here from Thompson. Wow. So the RBI for Thompson ties the game. It's one out. Eerily similar to the top of the inning here. Catcher Fredrickson now at the plate. Curve catches the inside corner, strike one to the catcher. Fastball misses up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another good slider. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Frederickson. Frederickson has 2 home runs on the season. Just reaches out, stays alive. We'll do it again. Misses outside. Wow, it's a good take, boy. Oof. Loftus is much more deliberate. Stayed in this time, didn't catch the plate. That count goes full to Frederickson. So Loftus is receiving the and that is ball 4. So he had him 0-2 and walks him. First and second. I mean, I think this is like a replay of the top of the inning. Drops in for strike 1 to Carson Terry. Carson Terry, ten games, 3 doubles. He's hitting .407 on the season. He's walked 9 times, so he's getting on base as well. And Blue says he chased. 0-2. The home crowd disagreed, but I think Blue's going to stick with his call. Long look. So time was called. I didn't hear the home plate umpire. Was the out? That was odd. So is it a 1 ball, 2 strike count? Did they get the time called? I'm not quite sure what that was. Loftus out at 2. Doesn't matter. Gets the ground ball for the out. It's out number 2 as the runner for Frederickson goes down. That's 1-6 if you're scoring at home. Carson Terry's on at first. Thompson at third. 2 outs. DH is up. Colin Arnold takes strike 1. And that is grounded back up the middle. To it is Bologna. Nice job sliding to one knee. Grabs it, pops, touches the base. We head to the top of the second inning with the score tied 1-1. Folks, today's game of the week is presented by Kilo Gear, kilogear.com. Build strength in every move. What if your training worked even when you weren't thinking about it? Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement, helping you train smarter and actually perform better without extra effort. That's what I do. I'm wearing my Kilo Gear. I'm just working every day, climbing ladders, taking steps, typing, doing whatever, wearing my Kilo Gear, burning calories. Go check it out. KiloGear.com. Use the promo code YBM10. Get 10% off your purchase. Back out on the mound, Bryce Williams. Facing the 7, 8, 9 hitters. That is ball one to Connor O'Toole. And folks, our pitching player spotlight is outside. Is presented by Johnny Savard. 2-0. A local favorite that's been serving up tradition since 1953. Go to Johnny's Tavern.com. Get some of their great food, man. Cold drinks, fan favorites, their Wilson wings. Get the stone oven pizza. It's a perfect spot to catch up on the game or be part of the action. Got a strike there with the 3-1 count. Bryce Williams on the season. He's got 8 2/3 innings pitched. He started 3 games. He's 2-1. And another strike on the outside corner. O'Toole thinking it was outside. Blue had other thoughts. And that is ball 4. So the leadoff walk. The 7.26 ERA is a little tough, but the opponent batting average for Williams, 368. He's got some things to worry. 14 Ks, but he's walked 9 guys. So hence you see the ERA that's up a little elevated. 9 earned runs, 10 total runs. For our player spotlight here, Bryce Williams. Strike 1 here to Brett Swanson. That's a big swing and a miss. Swanson 263 on the season. Here in the 8-hole. With a runner on. Nobody out. Didn't chase upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On decks is Max Lemaster. He's playing second base today. Curveball drops in for a strike. Freezes Swanson. Got him looking. Out number 1. That was a heck of a tight spin on that and just dropped in for a strike on the backside of that plate. That was a beautiful pitch. Ball 1. Lemaster's on the season's driven in 7 RBIs, 6 runs scored, at the bottom of the order here in the 9-hole. That's pretty good production for your guy right there. 2-0. If you can get that kind of production at the bottom of your order, driving in runs, scoring runs, it's pretty good, folks. And that is ball 3. So Williams struggling to find the strike zone here early in this game. First inning struggles, second inning went full to O'Toole. Got Swanson, but now he's 3-0, and it's a strike. And these Eagles are not probably endearing themselves to Mr. Umpire. So another walk. That's 2 walks here in the top of the second inning to the bottom of the order, the 7 and 9-hole hitters. You definitely want to see if those guys can earn their way on before you have to get back to the top of the order, facing Bologna, who singled and scored the first run of the game. Dangerous hitter at the top of the order. And that is outside for ball 1. One ball, one strike now to Bologna. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on a dandy of a pitch. See if he can... Another one, strike 3. Bologna knew it. That slider is working. He just can't seem to locate that fastball in the zone. So a walk, a strikeout, a walk, and now another strikeout. Interesting inning for Bryce Williams. Strike 1. Maybe he's finding something here. Fisher at the plate. Drops that slider in again for a strike 2. 0-2 now to Fisher. Long look, curveball, rocketed into the gap and down and to the fence in left center, and that's going to score both runs. And Fisher, sitting on that slider, drives in 2 for a 2-out, 2 RBI double. It is now 3-1 Eagles. Arkansas commit doing some damage with the bat. He's been doing it all year. Wow. And that is to the fence. That ball popped off. That came right back to him. Fredrickson rushed the throw. It's a nice job by Velasquez just to keep it in front. The runner there is, that is upstairs. 2-0. trying to see that number. You guys see that number at third? That is out of play. Well, that's all right. I don't have the numbers on the roster here, so. And that's upstairs. 3 balls and a strike now to Ty Lang. And the fastball misses again, so another walk. First and third already here in this game. That is 4 walks in the 2 innings, and Coach Melody coming out to have a conversation with the starter. Can't blame him. It's a 3-1 ball game, and you still have 2 runners on. It's pretty tight. Williams he's been good. He hung that slider. Fisher sat on it. He's thrown it pretty well. But his biggest issue is he's not been able to land that fastball for a strike. And he just is struggling with that fastball, and I think that's one of the reasons why Fisher is able to sit on that spinner and hit it like he did. Parker Jenkins to the plate. Again, fastball is outside. Ball 1. Runner goes. Frederickson just doesn't throw, holds the runner. And a stolen base. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. If he can get that consistent right there at the top of that zone, that makes that slider very difficult to hit. But then he comes back. Can't find it. 2 and 1, excuse me. 3 balls and a strike. Pardon my miss. That is into the fence. Full. A lot of pitches early in this game for Williams, which sure doesn't spell longevity. Fouled off. We'll do it again. There's an open base, but Ben Hiley is on deck, the DH. He's got thunder in that bat. Popped up. Manriquez makes the catch at first base. They strand 2, they get 3. They strand 2, they get 2. We head to the bottom of the second with the score 3-1 Eagles. All right, folks, today's Youth Baseball Midwest Game of the Week is presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Kilo Gear is built with doctor-designed, customizable micro weights that allow you to adjust resistance and train your weight. It's a proven system designed to enhance performance while helping protect your joints. If you're looking to burn more calories and boost performance just by wearing it, go try it. You won't regret it. I've been doing this now for a week and already feel the difference in my arms, the strength coming back and whatnot. just in working every day, being out as we're heading out to each of these venues, and just the everyday movements and putting things up and doing this, the extra weight, and it's not on my joints. I don't feel anything that way. It's right on the muscles the way that is. Go and read about the science of this product. Go to kilogear.com. Use the promo code YBM10 to get 10% off your purchase. Hey, you won't regret it. We have another player spotlight for you in the starting pitcher here for the Liberty Eagles. Evan Loftus has thrown 8 innings. He's 1-0, 7 hits. He's got 4 runs, 3 earned. He's walked 9. He's got 10 Ks, a 2.65 ERA with a 2.69 opponent batting average. Not overpowering with the fastball as Velasquez takes strike 1. You can see we've seen that so far. Kind of an interesting delivery as that's a swing and fouled off for strike 2. 0-2. And that is fouled into the glove and held onto by Fisher, and that is out number 1. You don't like to see the base on balls that high, but the 10 Ks is good. His ERA is still in good shape. The opponent batting average is not bad at all, but the whip is a little high at 2.00. That's walks and hits per inning pitched, so that gets a little bit up there. But today looks pretty solid. Strike 1 to Manriquez, and that is ball 1. Today's player spotlight presented by Johnny's Tavern here in Lee Summit, a local favorite, tradition since 1953. And Blue said he went. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Great food, cold drinks, fan favorites. Their Wilson wings, their stone oven pizza. And you got catch the game, be part of the action. 1660 Southeast Blue Parkway here in Lee Summit. Johnny'sTavern.com. Appreciate the food they provided today. It was really good. Enjoyed it a lot. Fisher wanted that. He's hopping up out of there. Going to throw it down. Doesn't get it. 2-2. Maybe, just maybe. I know we talked to him about it. Maybe they got the game up here. Our game of the week up there at Johnny's Tavern on the TVs. Don't know. Blue gave a stern warning to the Summit dugout. I didn't hear nothing being said. I'm sure there's some chirp here and there. And that is a diving stop from the knees, Bologna, and gets Manriquez. Wow. He didn't even pop. He just kind of, that was like a 4 or 5 hopper to first base for out number 2, Bologna, from his belly. I don't even think he got to his knees. Jaden Wooster at the plate, number 9 hitter, hitting .259 on the season, a .444 on base, takes ball 1. I think maybe Bologna didn't think he had as much time as he did. Big man runs pretty well, though. I would have had that one, guys. It was right there. I would have had it. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, Manriquez was getting down the line pretty good, but foul tipped into the glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That misses low. 2-2. Beautiful afternoon. It's a little chilly earlier, but boy, I'll tell you what, that sun is bursting out into the afternoon. And yes, he did, and that's strike 3. So a 1-2-3 for Loftus. We head to the top of the third with the score 3-1 Eagles. Hey, folks, today's game of the week presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Go to kilogear.com. Use the promo code YBM10. Get your purchase. I want to check it. Look at this. You got, here it is in the prep baseball rankings here. William Bologna, Liberty North heading to Bradley University. Troy Fisher heading to Arkansas. Brett Swanson, who's hitting in the 8-hole for them, heading to Pittsburgh State University. And from what I've understood, I haven't looked, I got to. I know not too long ago they were number 1 in the country in a Class 2. And Braden Davidson, another right-handed pitcher, heading to Bradley. So this team, man, pretty loaded stuff here for this Liberty North squad. That's just the senior side. And that is ball 1 to Ben Hiley. That is a short fly ball into left field, and the catch made out there. Jaden Wooster making the catch. Owen Smith, I will tell you too, folks, with the count, that was an efficient one for Williams, who has struggled for the consistency. Gets ahead here with Owen Smith. He could use a 1-2-3, get his team back in, and that ball is going to be fouled down out of play. 0-2 to Smith. Smith, this young man, 10 RBI, 10 runs scored. He's got a triple in this. He's slugging .714. Chases in the dirt. Fredrickson up with it. Manriquez catches, makes the out. Finishes the strikeout. 2-3 if you're scoring at home on the wild pitch. Connor O'Toole coming to the plate. Driven in 8 runs, scored 6 runs, slugging .458. On base is .379. Takes strike 1. So much better so far from Williams here. And that is quickly 0-2. A fastball in the zone. And that's what happened to him in that second inning. He walked 3 guys in that second inning. Didn't help him. He's much better in the strike zone here. Misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul tipped into the glove. Good slider. And we head to the bottom of the third inning. 3-1 Eagles. All right, folks, manning the the scoreboard between innings today is our good friends over at Prime Sports, your favorite destination for all things baseball, the official gear provider for Youth Baseball Midwest. Shoot, man. It's not just about the gear, it's about finding the right fit. That's what Prime Sports Midwest does for players and families across the Midwest. PrimeSportsMW.com over here. They got 2 locations right now open in the Metro St. Louis area, in Fenton and in Chesterfield. Go to PrimeSportsMW.com, order online. Tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. All right? If you're a club member, if you're a YBM club member, use the promo code. Get some cash, get some change. Yeah, baby, that's what you want. For Lee Summit, folks, it's similar. Highly talented TJ Boston, he's headed over to Drury University, another fantastic D2 school here in this state. Dominic Thompson heading to Truman State, got the brains there too with Truman State, the shortstop. Bryce Williams here on the mound, headed to Kansas City, Kansas Community College. Micah Patterson heading to Evansville University over there. Kent Deverman putting up another good outing for the Aces over there at Evansville. Heck of a good program. So we've got some really talented guys here on both squads committed to quality universities, and Patterson just couldn't keep that one fair, leading off here in the top of, or bottom of the 3rd inning. It's strike 1. Singled, scored the first run for the Tigers in the bottom of the 1st. The only run for the Tigers right now in the bottom of the 1st. Misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging the reckless, guys. And that is down the line and fair. And Patterson, with his speed, heading to second. He's going to be in standing up. Leadoff double. My goodness. Young man can swing it. Boston right behind him. Now, Boston popped out to the shortstop. His first at bat. Has another opportunity to drive in a run. Loftus. That is outside for ball 1. The top of the order in with these two teams, my goodness, there is a lot of pop in these bats, folks. There's some seriously talented hitters we're seeing here today. Nice job by Fisher. I think he got a little fooled on that as well. 2-0. Didn't let that ball get by him. Fisher's speed, or excuse me, Patterson's speed, he'd have been standing on 3rd. Slider in for a strike. 2 balls and a strike now. 3-1, bottom of the 3rd inning. Boston doesn't chase. 3 balls and a strike. Loftus but man, lurking on deck is Dominic Thompson, not much better. Mercy. Good off speed, had him way out front. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Boston. Waved on and missed, and the ball's into left field on the air, the throwing error. Boston goes down swinging, but Patterson scores, steals the base on the throwing error. He gets up and comes home. So there's one out. It's 3-2. Dominic Thompson at the plate. He doubled, was stranded at third in the first inning, takes ball one. Batting from the left side. Gotta love that, right? Left-handed hitting shortstop. 2 balls, no strikes. So it's 3-0. Loftus going to take a moment here behind the mound, gather himself. Frederickson on deck. He walked his first at bat. And the obligatory 3-1. Three balls, 2 strikes, just catches the corner. Fisher framing that up nicely. Thompson stays alive, just gets a piece, fouls it off the fence. We'll do it again. Pretty good crowd here today, folks. Oh, and a nasty pitch for out number 2. Thompson down on strikes. Fourth strikeout now for Loftus. Frederickson at the plate. Takes ball one. That's a strike. One ball, one strike. 2 outs. Loftus, after giving up the leadoff double, trying to sit down the next 3 here. He's got a 2-1 count to Frederickson. He's got 2 Ks after the leadoff double. That run did score on the stolen base and throwing error. Frederickson, they say no, he didn't go. 3-1. That's a strike at the top. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was a good pitch right at the top of the zone. I like that. Blue calling that pitch there. That was a good pitch. Off the hands. Loftus to it. Throws high. The ball is down. He might have had him. Might have had him. Jenkins couldn't hold on to the baseball. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and score that an infield single. Why not? I'm not the official scorekeeper. What the heck? Carson Terry to the plate, folks. Terry, 9 RBIs, 8 runs on this season. He's got 3 doubles himself. So opportunities with the runner on, takes ball 1. Lee Summit scratched a run here in this third, so closed up the gap. Good slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. That hit him, and that puts him on. So the hit by pitch puts 2 on, brings up Colin Arnold, the DH, reached on the fielder's choice, but ended the inning 0 for 1. Arnold only slugging .267 on the season, and that's his batting average. So he's got all his hits have been singles, but a single right here would tie it. So I don't think he would mind. He went around, strike 1. Good off speed, way out front. Sitting on that fastball early in the count. Doesn't get it. Hard to hold up. Fastball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll tell you, I think the pollen's getting to my sinuses a bit out here today. If you saw my laptop sitting out here in the elements, it's covered in pollen. It's crazy. Good frame job there from Fisher. Gets the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's some chippiness in this game here a little bit too. I've been watching, you may not see it always from the on the camera side, but here at the ballpark, and that's a ground ball to Bologna. Steps on the bag. He had bobbled it, stepped on the bag for out number 3. They get 1, they strand 2. We head to the top of the 4th, 3-2 Eagles. Folks, we appreciate you joining us for today's broadcast of the YBM Game of the Week. If you're here, you like what you see so far, please subscribe. Hit that dinger next to it. It's not a home run, but it does get you notifications for more live ball games like this. We got some great stuff, our press box. Take a moment, do that. Please support what we do here at Youth Baseball Midwest. If you're so inclined, you go to youthbaseballmidwest.com. Since 2017, we've been working in the community. We opened up our YBM Club for exclusive content, all kinds of perks from our partners, information there. We do our daily bullpen warm-up for our club members. Go to youthbaseballmidwest.com. Hit the YBM Club tab. Join the club. Hey, for the first year, you can become a legacy member, 50% off. Please, helps us continue to, along with our partners, continue to do the things we do here. Appreciate it, folks. All right. Ooh. Ooh, that's upstairs. Brett Swanson at the plate. He's now 1 ball, 1 strike here in the top of the 4th inning. Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Williams has not been sharp, but I'll tell you, man, he's still in this game. That looked pretty good at the knees, but Blues thought differently. 3 balls and a strike. And that is lifted into deep center field. On his horse is Patterson, and he's making the catch. Oh my gosh, he did a Willie Mays out there, folks. Oh my goodness. I just saw that. Micah Patterson, unbelievable. In the scorebook, it looks like he flew out to center field, but mercy. Look how shallow he's playing too, folks, and he still got that. Unbelievable. LeMaster's now at the plate, strike 1. Micah Patterson. And the subject of our next player spotlight, presented by Johnny's Tavern. Oh my goodness. Now that's something you could scoop up and eat right there, folks. Lord have mercy. This young man defensively, that's the speed on display. We've talked about the numbers with Micah Patterson, as it's a 3 ball, 1 strike count to LeMaster. 3-2. And that's a strike. 3-2. But Patterson, offensively, 735 slug, 412 on base. And that ball is grounded to the shortstop. Thompson up with it. Nice job over there by Manriquez for out number 2. But Patterson, man, he's a very good toolsy player, as I think Mr. Mulder would put it. 6 stolen bases on top of it. He's hitting 412 with a 5.22 on base and a 735 slug. He's got a double, 2 triples, a home run, and that's right back to Williams with Bologna at the top of the order, right back at him. Our player spotlight, Micah Patterson, presented by the good folks your way. Go to kilogear.com. Use the promo code YBM10. Get 10% off. Whew. Mercy. Anthony Velasquez leading off. And look at here, Lee Summit. You think, they got a great 2027 crop. And Connor Kirkpatrick, an outfielder, Charlie Briseno, Boone Omer, Kane Frederickson, Garrett George, all juniors on this squad. And strike one to Velasquez. There's plenty of talent. They're deep. Lee Summit is going to continue to be a good quality baseball team for years to come. They've got a quality program. Coach Melody gets them coached up. 0-2 count now. 3-2 ball game. Loftus out for the fourth inning. Settling in here. And that is strike three looking. That was a beautiful slider right on the inside corner. Drops in. Manriquez up now. He grounded out to the shortstop his first at bat. That's the 5th K for Loftus. Ball one. And this is what you expect, I think, folks, from a game of the week. These two teams, conference game, KC Gold, Suburban Gold, defense, offense, and it's just a 3-2 ball game, and you think, my goodness, there's been all kind of stuff going on. Enriquez holds up. That is ball four. So after the strikeout, a 4-pitch walk, and we've got, we're going to get a pinch runner early in this game. Gabe Haggerty coming in to run. So I would imagine that Manriquez will re-enter. Coach is looking for some speed on the base paths here. Jaden Wooster at the plate. Struck out his first at bat, and that takes ball one. Here in this fourth, Coach is taking advantage of getting the base runner with one out. We'll see how aggressive he is on the base paths if this young man. Not a big aggressive lead. It's a short lead. Takes a little bigger, but still. He keeps ooching out there. And we're going to see if he goes. A throw over. He's back in time. Being held on over there by Jenkins. Catches the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Wooster. Patterson is on deck. Whew. Don't think you want to see this guy up there with 2 on. I'll tell you that. And 1 out. He's back in and safely. So a couple throwovers, and so the idea that, hey, you know what, he hadn't thrown over much, but now twice right off the get. Runner does not go. Ground ball back up the middle. Bologna takes it. Nice job getting the lead. Didn't rush it. Couldn't turn it. I thought he was on the bag to begin with. I don't know. Kind of odd. But Blue had not called him out. He goes off the bag. I had left my eyes from that. That was interesting. So, but the out is made. 6-4 if you're scoring at home. Wooster's on the fielder's choice. And Patterson at the plate takes strike one. That was interesting. After I saw the play, I thought he had touched the bag, but there you go. Evidently not. Blue had another idea, but he wanders off thinking he's already out, and he gets tagged. And that ball is driven into left field and off the wall. Coach is going to send Wooster on his way home, and he's going to score. Oh, my goodness. Micah Patterson, have a day. Goodness. His second double of the game, scored and drives in a run. He scored twice, now drove one in. Wooster all the way from first to tie this ball game at 3. Doing the Willie Mays impersonation out there. Now banging him off the wall. That is Willie Mays stuff right there, boys and girls. Jeez. TJ Boston struggling today at the plate. 0 for 2. It's ball 1. Patterson at second. Curveball stays up. 2-0. That's a strike. Pops out of the glove. Nothing, though. Nice job there by Fisher to keep that from going to the backstop and keeping Patterson. At second base. And that is into and down into right field. The throw is coming home. Patterson is going to slide in safe. TJ Boston here in the fourth with a go-ahead RBI single. Scoring Micah Patterson from second. And the Tigers have their first lead of the ball game at 4-3. Thompson at the plate. Loftus not out of trouble yet. Strike one. Quick tag, but he's back in safely. It's a pretty good move. Time is called. I don't know what's going on here. Got some action in the bullpen. Oh. Something going on there. Okay. Action in the bullpen for Liberty North. Throw over. And, oh, my goodness, I believe if Jenkins holds on to that, he knows it too. He holds on to that baseball. They had him picked. Oh, my goodness. And a rope through the hole. Boston going to hold up at second. As Swanson got to that ball quickly, that ball was hit on a rope, got out there fast. Swanson to it quickly, getting it back in, and it's first and second with 2 outs, and here comes the pitching coach making a visit. Back-to-back, well, he had the walk, then Wooster on the fielder's choice, and then it's double, single, single. 2 runs in, Wooster scoring, Patterson scoring. And you have Kane Frederickson with big pop in his bat, 2 home runs on the season. He's slugging .459, and he's driven in 9 already on the year. Big spot here, Loftus trying to keep this a 1-run ball game. As the bullpen continues for Liberty North. Good fastball at the bottom of the zone. Swings through it, strike 1. This is low. I would say we're going to see this crowd erupt pretty good if there's a hit here. It's awfully quiet in the ballpark right now. Not a lot of noise. Time is called. Loftus just staring over at second base. He's being held over there by the second baseman, LeMaster. Step off, no throw. We'll reset. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, first and second. That's outside. Two balls and a strike. That's a strike on the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that is out of play. We'll do it again, 2-2. And strike 3. So Frederickson down on strikes, ends the inning. They scored 2, they strand 2. We had 2. Top of the 5th, 4-3 Tigers. Folks, we're glad you're joining us here for YBM Game of the Week between the Liberty North Eagles and the Lee Summit Tigers. I think we got a dandy for you. Today's game presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. The next evolution in micro-weighted training, doctor-designed apparel, and everything that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement, helping you train smarter and perform better without extra effort. Please check it out. Go to kilogear.com. See what's going on. Read about the science. I did that. I'm wearing my Kilo Gear every day. Use the promo code YBM10, get 10% off, and you won't regret it. If you can't get to the gym, or if you just think you've got some extra pounds, you want to burn more calories, do something, feel better about how you move, why not try Kilo Gear? All right, here we go. Top of the 5th inning. Leading off, Troy Fisher, the dangerous Troy Fisher. And he is the subject of our player spotlight presented by Johnny's Tavern. As he takes strike one. Heading to Arkansas, this young man is a talented player. Hitting .429 on the season, .514 on base, takes strike two. He's doubled, drove in a couple here today. As Williams tries to throw it through the backstop. He's got 1,000. He's hitting 1,000. His slug is 1,000. He's got 4 doubles, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, and 12 runs scored on the season. And he's back behind the plate working, doing whatever they need here for this Liberty North squad. Heck of a young man. If you get a chance, if you're part of the YBM club, you can go check out. We did a player spotlight interview with Troy Fisher in the off season. Talked to him about his baseball journey. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed the conversation. Got a chance to talk to him again later when we made some rounds with William Bologna. Troy Fisher, our player spotlight presented by Johnny's Tavern. Popped up. Shallow. Back to it. Oh, and it drops. Heck of an effort. That's a tough play, but Manriquez was there, but just couldn't make it. So I don't know how they're going to score that. He's got his glove on it, but that's a tough play. We appreciate Johnny's Tavern today providing us lunch. We had a great pizza. They do the New York style pizza. It's fantastic. The crust was great. Just all around great. That ball's upstairs to Tai Lang. So I know the wings were pretty fantastic. We had the Bavarian pretzel with the beer cheese, and I think there was a Bavarian mustard with it. It was really good. That's what Drew said. He said it was fantastic. And he's safe. So we have a runner, number 11, and I'm sorry I don't have the extra names. I didn't get the extra roster, so I don't know who number 11 is, and I didn't hear it. I was flapping my gums. But stolen base for the courtesy runner for Fisher. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Tai Lang. Popped up and out of play. And that's fouled back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff is on. The tying run is on. Nobody out. Laying in a battle here. Runner goes, and that is into. Oh, and Boston can't come up with it. Heck of an effort out there. But an RBI single for Lang. As the runner was going on the pitch. And I think that's going to be it for Bryce Williams as coach is coming out to take the ball. We got a tie ball game. And let's see who's coming in. Nice game for Williams. Let's see, that is number, it's like 18 or 16. I think that is number 16 or 18. It's 18. Caleb Box, Bockes. Yep, that's number 18. Caleb Box is now coming in for the Tigers. And we'll step aside a moment and we'll be right back. At the plate, Parker Jenkins. Jenkins at the plate takes strike 1 from Box. He's quickly 0-2. Throw down. Swipe tag does not get him. Good idea. Caleb Box is a sophomore. So the sophomore coming in relief. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Easily back in. My crew was, just as we broke there, they're reminding me we've had tie ball games now on all of our Tuesday game of the week. Gone extras. So evidently we're not breaking precedent. Evidently we know how to pick pretty good ball games too. There you go. Runner goes, the ball's into left field, and the catch is made out there by Jaden Wooster. That is out number 1. Laying back to first base. Brings up Ben Hiley, the DH. 8 RBI on the season. He scored 3 times. Facing the sophomore box. And that's back in easily. Coach Bradshaw is very aggressive here with his runners in these last couple innings. He's got them in motion. It's ball 1 to Hiley. Frederickson fakes the throw down. It's 2-0. Three and 0. Box missing on both sides of the plate. 3-1. Strike 1. Hiley takes a step out, takes a practice swing there, and back in the box. Throw over. That is ball 4. So the walk parade continues here for this Eagles squad. And honestly, folks, they've got 2 hits in the game. And they've scored 4 runs because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks. I'm sorry. 3 hits and 6 walks. Owen Smith at the plate takes ball 1. Smith is 0 for 2 today, has struck out once. Nice job by Frederickson keeping that. And he throws down a dangerous throw. Two and 0 as the fans were expressing their displeasure at the call. That's a strike, saying he got tagged before he touched the bag, but Blue called him safe. That's a tough call over there, and if you can maybe get some help, it's okay to do that. That's what the 2-man crew is tough, folks. That's off the catcher's mask. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-man crew's tough. It really is. You have to work together as a group because angles are different. Angles are tough with a 2-man crew. But evidently, Coach Melody didn't have much there. And that is in and down in the gap. Cut off by Wooster. And a run scores. Owen Smith with an RBI double. Scoring lane from second. And it's a 5-4 Eagles lead. Hiley at third, Owen at second, Connor O'Toole at the plate. He walked and scored in the second, struck out in the third, and he lines out as the infield was in on the grass to Thompson. So that's baseball economics. 1 pitch, now 2 outs. I love that when you get one pitch, you throw one pitch and you get an out. Brett Swanson at the plate. Box trying to strand those two runners as the Eagles take the lead back here in the top of the 5th inning. And that's ball 1. Back and forth, back and forth. Swanson doesn't chase, 2-0. Young man headed to Pittsburgh State University. Pitt State, as they call it. 3-0. That's what I've heard, at least, folks. A 4-pitch walk, and that's too many walks for your pitching staff in a game like this. The walks are costing them. These free bases are costing this Tigers pitching staff, as you got LeMaster now in the 9-hole with the bases loaded. Box, strike 1. That's grounded. Stopped by the second baseman, and he's safe. Everybody's safe. Run scores. That was a heck of a job just to even get to that ball by the second baseman over there, Carson Terry. So an infield single. Hiley scores, Smith to third, Swanson to second, and you're back to the top of the order with William Bologna taking strike 1. So 3 runs in, bases loaded, 2 outs. It's a 6-4 lead for the Liberty North Eagles, and a ground ball foul. I like that, Coach. Better part of valor. Don't break a finger. It's quickly 0-2. And that is into center and down in front of Patterson. And that ball's away from Manriquez, who doesn't get to the spot. 2-run score, and everybody advances. Swanson from second, LeMaster's at third, and Bologna, after the errant throw, is into second. An RBI and a run scores on the error. Second and third, it is now 8-4. And this is getting away from the Tigers. Fisher at the plate as they've battered around here in the 5th. Coach Bradshaw out to chat with the field umpire. Whatever it is, resolution made. And it is 1-0. Fisher, and hits that into right field. Another single and another RBI. Run scored as the hit parade now continues. And another RBI for Fisher. LeMaster scores, Bologna at third. And it's 2 outs. 9-4. Liberty North. 6 runs here in this 5th inning. And that, having picked perfectly executed by the Liberty North Eagles. Everybody's safe. The courtesy runner safe. Bologna scores from third, and it's a 10-4 ball game, and Coach Melody coming out to chat with his squad. We'll take a moment as we're going to get, looks like another, yes, are we going to get a pitching change? I don't know. Hang on. No, we're just getting a chat. And we are getting a change at first base. Number 21 now is coming in to play first base. And that is Blake Lucci is now coming in at first. So Lucci replaces Manriquez. And we have Ty Lang at the plate, who singled and scored a run, and he drives one into left field. Oh, and a heck of a catch as that ball was running away from Wooster to end the inning. They get 7 runs here in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 10-4 Eagles. All right, folks, if you like what you see, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, hit the dinger next to it. It's doesn't get you a home run, but it sure does get you plenty of opportunities here to watch live stream. If you're also inclined, we have a new feature in our YBM Club. It's a membership. We got great perks from our partners. We got great exclusive content. We're doing our daily bullpen, exclusive content. Go to youthbaseballmidwest.com, click on the YBM Club tab, join, get 50% off for the first year. Help support Youth Baseball Midwest. Got a new pitcher on the mound, number 14, and I didn't hear who that was, so I don't know who it is. I just know it's number 14. Because I don't have a roster with numbers. Let me see if I can find one. Or if you guys in the truck, if you can find a roster for, look that up, please, and see if we can figure out who number 14 is. I don't think Coach sent along a roster. Should have asked him. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Carson Terry here in the bottom of the 5th. Misses outside. 2-2. And that is a ground ball to the second baseman for out number 1. Oh, I know what I can do, guys. Duh. Liberty North. Colin Arnold at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Takes ball 1. Okay, number 14 is Mackay Knapp. And that's fouled back into the fence. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fisher couldn't hold on to it. Had the strikeout, but just couldn't hang it. And we do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this is low. 2-2. Knapp on the mound. 5 1/3 innings up to here. And that is a base hit for Arnold with 1 out. Knapp's given up 2 earned runs. 5 strikeouts. He's only walked 2. A 2.62 ERA with a 1.312 whip. His opponent batting average against is a 278. And we've got a pinch hitter, number 26, Boone Omer, for Anthony Velasquez. Junior, we talked about a moment ago. It's 2-0. So Coach Melody starting to empty his bench a little bit here. Bottom of the order's not done much here today. And he talked about he's had some real depth. And that is, stopped by Jenkins. And he is safe. Jenkins could have stepped on the bag. And Bradshaw is asking the official. See, that's what I thought. I thought Melody, I don't know why he didn't come out earlier. Bradshaw pops out of the dugout. It was a close play. I couldn't tell from here. But I know Jenkins, he catches that. It seemed like he didn't even think about stepping on the bag. And interesting. So Blue calls him safe right now. We're going to have a little meeting and this is what you should do with the 2-man crew. It'll be interesting to see what comes of this. And the call stands, and so we have first and second, infield single. Blake Lukey at the plate. Came in for Manriquez defensively and now has an opportunity to get his team on the board again. Grounded to the second baseman. Out at 2, double play. And that ends the inning. So gets the pitcher-friendly ground ball. We head to the top of the 6th, 10-4 Liberty North. All right, folks, appreciate you being here today. And as you've noticed, keeping our scoreboard happy there during the innings, or company, I should say, is our good friends over at Premier Pitching Performance. Dominate the zone. If you're looking for some private pitching, and not necessarily instruction, but assessment of learning, this is the one. Premier Pitching Performance, a private pitching organization built to help athletes dominate the zone. They do it through assessment, training, and detailed analysis. They give pitchers the tools they need to improve and compete at a higher level. And we've been fortunate to have Brett Graves and his podcast keep climbing on our channel for quite some time now this past season, and it's been a joy listening. It really is informative listening. If you want to know about Premier Pitching Performance, go check out the podcast here, Keep Climbing with Brett Graves. Go to the website, premierpitching.com. Check it out. Let them know that Youth Baseball Midwest sent you, okay? All right, we're here in the top of the 6th. Parker Jenkins going to lead off here for Liberty North. Jenkins has walked, popped out, flied out, 0 for 2, was stranded at second, takes ball 1 here to start this inning. Swings at a ball in the dirt, and we have a new pitcher, number 25 on the mound here for Liberty, Lee's Summit. That misses, ball 2. Javon Stone on the mound. And that is back up the middle, and Stone dodging the baseball back through the middle as Jenkins has a leadoff single. Ben Hiley to the plate. And that is foul down the line and slicing. Oh, it's way foul. Stone has pitched an inning so far, faced 8 batters. He's given up 1 hit, 5 earned runs, 3 walks. He's got 2 Ks. That's in the dirt. Runner, great read by Jenkins and takes the bag. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now to Hiley. Two and two. Swing and a miss. Hiley is down on strikes for out number 1. Owen Smith now coming to the plate. Smith is 1 for 3. Has the double and an RBI and a run scored. Strike 1. Fredrickson picks the ball up, gets it back where it needs to go. This Liberty North squad, too, a lot of juniors. Ben Hiley is a junior. Evan Loftus, who started today, a junior. Guys, juniors that are in the lineup for Liberty North. They also have Landon Chafin, junior. Tucker Gamet, also a junior. Max Shepard, Harrison Tritz, Parker Jenkins, a junior. Ty Lang's a junior. This squad is loaded with talent, folks, and Liberty North's going to be hard to beat for a couple, 3, 4, maybe. They're just good. Woo! Not a chance. Jenkins advances on the wild pitch. So evidently that ball hit Smith. So, okay. I was watching the play and evidently blew. Well, it couldn't. That's ball 1. I'm sure my crew was taking care of everything inside. And that's lined back up the middle and caught by Patterson. He goes back to first. Oh, and Jenkins stopped. Coach is holding his head, wondering, why did you stop? And that's out number 2. Patterson was trying to go get the runner at first. And a scoring opportunity goes bye-bye as Brett Swanson's at the plate, takes strike 1. Stone doing a pretty good job here. Has a strikeout. That is fouled back out of play. He's ahead 0-2 here to Swanson. One ball, 2 strikes. Off the end of the bat, and that's going to be foul. That ball was spinning like a top. Blue's going to go out and check, see if there's a cut in it. Evidently not. We're going to get a pinch runner here for Jenkins. Ooh. Should have scored on that run. Theodore Fisher, younger brother of Troy Fisher, is now running at at third base for Parker Jenkins. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Swanson. Popped up. That's going to be out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes still. Swing and a miss. Swanson down on strikes. Second K of the inning for Stone. We head to the bottom of the 6th with the score 10-4 Liberty North. All right, folks, appreciate you being here tonight. Our presentation of the Youth Baseball Midwest Game of the Week. Brought to you by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Built with doctor-designed customizable micro weights that allow you to adjust resistance and train your weight. It's a proven system designed to enhance performance while protecting your joints. That is huge. I love that part of it. The science is there. It's fantastic. Micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement. I'm wearing the Pro Compression, but they have everyday shirts and shorts and all kinds of stuff that you can use. Go check out Kilo Gear at kilogear.com. Use the promo code YBM10. Get 10% off. You won't regret it. Wooster leading off here in the bottom of the 6th takes ball 1. Back out on the mound is Knapp. 2-0 to the 9-hole hitter. Definitely don't want to walk this young man. Grounded back to the shortstop. Bologna bobbles it, has to go, and gets him. But, you know, I'll tell you what, folks. I looked over there, and Wooster was not hustling down the line. If he's banging all the way down, he's safe because Bologna booted that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Micah Patterson. Strike 1. Three for 3 today. They haven't been able to get him out. And they still are not able to get Patterson out. That's 2 singles, 2 doubles on the day for Patterson. My goodness. Does that spell player of the game to you guys? It does to me. Because, folks, our players of the game, we give out a player of the game to each team. I know the winner loser. I feel like you gotta. These are high school kids representing their schools, and I think it's fitting that we do that, and we enjoy doing it. And giving some pub to some of these players, man. These are some quality kids. 1-0 to Boston. He has struggled today. Got a single. Bologna throws it into right field. Patterson is stopped. Bologna grabbing his knee as he slid down. He throws and throws the ball into right field. He's holding the back of his knee. So they're going to take a look at that. And the throwing error, I mean, he did a good job just even getting to that ball. But he throws the ball into right field, and it's second and third with one out. Little meeting at the mound. They're making sure Bologna's okay. Coach Bradshaw checking, and looks like we're going to be okay. And Trainer's going to, it looks like he's going to stay in the game, but evidently it isn't that serious. And they're asking the trainer to come around to the other dugout. I guess that'll be between innings. But he's still grabbing at the back of his knee. I don't know why you would, it's early in the season. If it's something that could be detrimental to the young man, my goodness, why don't you just go ahead and get him out? You're up 10-4. Not that, you can't come back, but that's ball one to Dominic Thompson. I think I would err on the side of caution with Bologna and get him out of the ball game here. Thompson into left field and on out, foul down the line there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got in his kitchen a little bit there. That's a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Thompson. Thompson today is 2 for 3. That's off the big toe. Ouch. That's what I would say. I think that's what Thompson's saying. Blue taking a walk out to the pitcher. Check the ball. I don't know why you need to do that. But it's giving him some time, but you're just going to give him time anyway. That hurt. I thought Blue's been very consistent today behind the plate, whether you like the calls or not. It's been pretty consistent. Done a nice job today. One ball, 2 strikes. Second and third. Just 1 out, and that's outside. 2-2. dangerous hitter, Thompson. Tries to change up again. Misses away. 3-2. And that is fair. And that's going to score 2 on a 2 RBI single for Dominic Thompson. I'll tell you what, man, between Patterson, Thompson, and Boston, the top of this order is dangerous. That cuts the lead to 10-6 here in the bottom of the 6th. Throw over. And that is through the hole. Thompson to second. Stops there. And Fredrickson just pokes one through the hole. And it's just one out here in this bottom of the 6th inning. 3 hits, an error. 2 runs are already in. And here comes the pitching coach to chat with Knapp. They've got guys in the bullpen working. Doesn't look like it's going to be a pitching change, just a meeting of the minds. You know, we've, folks, and that we alluded, we've had some really good games. This one, there's a lot of runs scored in this one. With the aforementioned other extra inning games, there hasn't been this many runs scored. We'll see what ends up happening here. YBM Game of the Week, presented by Kilo Gear, isn't disappointing. Tigers, and honestly, folks, it's one out. If Wooster is legging that out, I think he's safe on that bobble. Could be a really different story here as Terry pops that one foul and out of play. I could be wrong because when I looked up, I was watching the play over, looked up. That's what it seemed like. Kind of maybe giving up on the ground ball of the shortstop. Back up the middle and down for another hit here off Knapp. And the hit parade continues now for the Lee Summit Tigers. Colin Arnold coming to the plate. He singled his last time up. He is 1 for 3 today. The Eagles have number 8 up in the bullpen. That is Chase. I'm going to tell you, folks, DeValcanair. That's all I'm going to say because I think that's the best way I can pronounce that. Ball 1 to Arnold. Looks like we got a little communication issue with must have died. They're using the pitch comms. If it died, I think we got to go to the old the old system with the fingers. Yep, going right back to the fingers. Hey, it works. Fastball, big swing by Arnold, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. The jungle is full of tigers. Two balls and a strike. And in case you maybe didn't know, that's kind of something we do, folks. If first time watching, that's a strike on the inside corner, 2-2. Trying to have some fun with it. You know, you got the Lee's Summit Tigers, and their bases are loaded. So, you know, we just kind of instead just say base loaded. Bases are the jungle, and the Tigers are filling the jungle. Popped up, shallow center fielder calling it off. That's a nice job. Nice job out there by Ty Lang. That's what you do. He got there, called off Bologna, and it's 2 outs. That's a big out for Knapp. Brings up Boone Omer, and he singled his first at bat and grounded that foul. Just go ahead and let it go, Coach. Strike 1 to Omer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big spot. 10-6. That is the tying run at the plate. Grounded back to Knapp. Takes his time. They get 2, they strand 3. It's 10-6. We head to the top of the 7th inning. All right, folks, our YBM Game of the Week presented by Kilo Gear. What if your training worked even when you weren't thinking about it? That's cool. Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement. And guess what? Today I wasn't thinking about it. I was training while I was working all day, hanging cables, working, running everywhere. Yeah. Because Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement, helping you train smarter and perform. You like that? Perform better without extra effort. Build strength in every move. KiloGear.com. Use the promo code YBM10 to get 10% off. All right, here we are, top of the 7th inning, and we have LeMaster at the plate. taking strike one. Stone back out, and a little flare, and it's going to be fair. And LeMaster chugging all the way in. A hustle double for LeMaster to lead off the seventh. LeMaster's done a nice job at the bottom of this order, but he's hitting 500. He's on base is 619, slugging 500, and it shows. He walked, he singled, he doubled, he scored twice. He's had a really nice game in that 9-hole, folks. And that is ball one to the leadoff, Bologna. Evidently, he's okay. That misses low. Two for four today. Scored twice, has an RBI. It's 3-0. Struck out once. That misses. First and second, nobody out here in the top of the seventh. And that is out of play. Sorry, that was caught. Out number one. And that is strike one to Tai Lang. And that is going to drop. LeMaster, good read and scores. RBI single for Tai Lang. And it makes it 11-6. Bologna moves up to second. And Parker Jenkins at the plate and drives one in and down the line. Fair. Another run is going to score, and Jenkins is going to be into second base, standing up. Bologna scores. Lang scores. And it's 13-6. On the double by Parker Jenkins, and this one is getting out of the way. We're going to see another pitching change, and Stone goes out, and we're going to get looking to see, got number 9. Oh, that's shortstop coming in to pitch in Dominic Thompson. We'll step aside a moment, and we'll be right back. All right, Dominic Thompson come to the mound, and I'll tell you, folks, this one, you get some runs back, and it just kind of gets away from you again. 3 more in the top of the 7th. Liberty North can flat out swing the bats. This offense is, my goodness, everybody is in on the offense, and they score runs. 13 runs here in this game. Ben Hiley at the plate, and that is hit deep. Boston back to it, making the catch, and the runner is going to stay. So Hiley lines out to Boston in right field for out number 1. First out recorded. Owen Smith coming to the plate. Tigers down 7. Ball 1 to Smith. Jenkins at second. Oh, heck of a stop. Can't pick it. Run's going to score. That is Boone Ulmer at short. Picked the heck out of that. Made the throw, and his first baseman over there, who's there, Lukey, couldn't pick it. And the run scores, makes it 14-6. Owen on the air, takes second base. I think it's a 2. That would be, I would imagine, if you're scoring, a 2-base error. Connor O'Toole, because they had a chance, I think, to get him if he could have picked it. Tuno. And that's away from Fredrickson. Smith moves up a bag. And it is ball 3. 3-0. And that's inside. Ball 4. Still pretty good crowd here. And that ball is into center, caught by Patterson. That's what I thought. I didn't think I was wrong. That was the third out by Swanson. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, last chance for the Tigers. It is 14-6 Eagles. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Look, I want to give my shout out to my crew in the trailer getting it done. My director, Drew Klutz, engineer, Lauren Klutz, bringing you all the pictures. Redder Productions LLC. Appreciate you being here. YBM Game of the Week. Blake Lukey at the plate. Strike one. Now here's a delivery. That's strike two. My goodness. I mean, he's falling off the mound almost before he throws the baseball. That's wild. One ball, two strikes. That's the old inside, outside pitch, as Lauren would say. It was so far inside that it was outside. Three balls, two strikes. Leadoff walk to Lukey. Had him 0-2. Couldn't finish it. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner. Number 5, Sam Martin's coming out to run for Lukey.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 4, James Wooster.
So here's Wooster, who is 0 for 3 today. Reached on the fielder's choice, scored a run in the 4th. Struck out once, and that's ball 1. Two and 0. Started off 2 strikes, and now he's thrown 6 straight balls. Three and 0, and Coach Bradshaw with Liberty takes not much time. Number 4. That's a strike at the knees. Heading down to the bullpen to get warmed up. That is Dathan Kerp. And that is ball 4. So the first 2 reach. And my goodness, that brings up Patterson. Not the guy you want to see with runners on, I'll tell you that. If you're an opposing team pitcher, whatever the case may be. This young man is 4 for 4 today. 2 singles, 2 doubles. Scored all 4 times. Couple of RBIs, just getting it done. Popped up, foul back out of play. Misses low. That's into left field and caught. Owen Smith, that's the first out and the first time they've gotten Patterson today. Flew out to left field. Boston coming to the plate. And that's a strike. Boston has that open stance. Popped up. Fisher gives it a look. Out of play. It's 0-2. I just got word from my folks in the production trailer. I think they got a little start as that banged off the top of the trailer. It can be quite unnerving, I'll tell you that, when you get that sudden bang. That's outside. 2-2. Some scores around the Nixa. 5-4 win over Willard. Webb City takes down Lebanon 7-4. And that's away from Fisher. And everybody moves up 90 feet. And that's 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Savannah Savages 3-2 over Maryville. The Spoof Hounds Battle takes down Capital City 8-4. Boonville 17-1 over Osage. Oof. And ball 4. So 3 walks in this inning. The bases are loaded. We'll see if coach is going to come out and make a change. Rockbridge keeps rolling 6-5 over Jeff City. St. Charles West is a final 6-4 over Warrenton. And a strike to Dominic Thompson. Some games in progress right now. Fulton 7-5 over Marshall. Strike 2. Smith Cotton 4-2 up on Helias Catholic, the Crusaders. And that is in down the line, fair. And that is going to score 2. My goodness. And the Tigers not dead yet. Boston to third. And the first 2 walks have scored, and I think that's going to be it. As Coach Bradshaw has probably seen enough there. It is 14-8. And we'll see. Yep, the pitching change is going to be made. And here comes the aforementioned Kerp. Dathan Kerp. Get some information on Mr. Kerp here. Just 1 second, folks. Kerp coming in this, he's worked to 6 1/3 so far this season. No record. He's got 1 save out of 1 save opportunity. Giving up 4 hits, only 1 earned run, 1 run total, 7 walks. A little high there, 9 Ks. Hit 2 batters. He's got a 1.105 ERA, a 1.737 WHIP, and an opponent batting average of $1.90. So that closes the book on, man, I trying to pronounce that. Devalcanary. Okay. And they still have a shot here. The lights haven't come on. Still a little bright. They haven't put their runs up yet. I mean, I don't know who's keeping the score in there, but runs aren't up yet. But all right, let's see who he's facing. Kane Frederickson is coming up to bat. Carson Terry will be on deck, so they're not out of the woods here. A walk, 2 singles for Frederickson. And it is strike 1. Time called. Yeah, it's 1 out. They're just making sure. That's good. I think he was being asked, and Blue wanted to make sure. Now the scoreboard is out completely. Oh, and 2, Frederickson. Doesn't chase. Nice stop by Fisher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one hurt a little bit, but ball stays in front. Run. Boston stays at third. And that is fouled into the fence. 1 and 2. $14-8 is the score. Grounded back up the middle, off the mound. Bologna was shaded towards third base. The throw is cut off. And an RBI, 2 RBI single for Frederickson. As 2 more score, it is 14-10. Carson Terry is 1 for 3 today. He was hit by a pitch. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Two and 0 to Carson Terry. Grounded past a diving third baseman. And the hits keep coming. Terry. Kurt trying to work through it. It's first and second. Still only one out. Colin Arnold at the plate. He has singled today. Reached on a fielder's choice. He's 1 for 4. Takes a ball inside. My goodness. Grounded to the first baseman. Calls off the pitcher, takes it himself. That's 2 outs. Both runners advance. It's out number 2. 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home, folks. Boone Omer. Kerp gets off with a strike there here in the 7th. Lukey will have a pinch hitter if we come up. Didn't chase. That's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know, we were talking with, both these teams are coming off some long week. Basically, especially the last 4 days. Played a lot of baseball, and that looks like it could do it. Ground ball, and that is out number 3. Liberty North comes to Lee Summit, takes the win here in this conference, stays perfect in conference, 14-10. Offensive explosion. Our players of the game for the Lee Summit Tigers, we have Micah Patterson, and for the Liberty North Eagles, man, we're going to go to the bottom of the order with Max Lemaster. We try to do this. Young man was on base. He was actually 2 for 3 with a walk. Scored all 3 times. Our player of the game in the 9-hole, getting it done there. Folks, we appreciate you joining us here for the game. We'll be back tomorrow night at Rockwood Summit in Fenton, Missouri for our showcase game as they take on the Marquette Mustangs. Join us in 4 o'clock pregame, 4:30 start. Good night from Lee Summit, Missouri.